Hi guys, my name is Vivy and today we'll be making sweet potato bites out of sweet potatoes. So our first ingredient is to get sweet potatoes, slice them and peel them, teaspoons of melted butter, 1 teaspoon of maple syrup, sea salt or kosher salt, marshmallows, a cup of pecans. They can be half sliced or full pecans as well. I'm gonna go first cut this butter and melt it first. So I'm putting maple syrup and the melted butter and a little bit of the salt, just a little bit. And I'm just mixing it because I'm gonna season it, oof, that's hot. I'm gonna season it with the sweet potatoes, which I'll go ahead and do. Now I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes for the oven to preheat to 400. And then we can go ahead and put them in. So I looked this recipe up on the internet because a couple years ago I was invited to a Friendsgiving and it was my turn to bring appetizers. So I chose this sweet little recipe, the sweet potato bites, just because it isn't the longest recipe or isn't the hardest either. I'm not the biggest cook or baker out there, so I thought this was within my range of ability and just easy little appetizer I can bring to the table for Thanksgiving. Or Friendsgiving. Okay, yeah. Usually it says to put it in for 20 minutes, but from experience, it kind of gets a little overcooked. So I'm gonna keep it at 15 minutes and just kind of gauge it at that point. Ooh. And then I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over. Now another 10 minutes back in the oven for the other side. I would serve this cute appetizer Thanksgiving dish to one of my favorite actors, Adam Driver. He's a great actor, and if you haven't watched any of these movies, you really should. And I think he'd be pretty impressed with the cute little sweet potato bites. Hopefully he's not allergic. So that is who I would serve this dish to. So we'll now be putting in the marshmallows. I like to break them in half just because they do get a little messy. So you go ahead and just pop them right there, each little guy. You want to press them a little pretty firm so they get, they stick together to the sweet potato. So we're gonna go ahead and boil it for 1 minute, and then you want to make sure it's slightly brown and puffed so that it's stuck together with the sweet potato. And then the next step would be to put the pecans on. There you go. I'll take this guy. Here you go. Cheers, guys, with little sweet potatoes. So good.